Hello and welcome to another update video about Bitcoin. Wow, what a nice reaction to or rejection from that 20.2k resistance that we talked about in previous videos. In this video, we want to talk about 3 different scenarios for Bitcoin, how it can unfold, and what the implications of this latest strong price drop are. But let me start with the primary wave count, as suggested in the previous videos. The count here suggests still lower lows for Bitcoin. Yeah, I think the impulsive price action that started here basically confirms that. This is definitely not bullish, at least at the moment not, what is happening here. So overall, we are still expecting here lower lows. And my primary expectation is that this is unfolding as a 5-wave move to the downside in wave 5. The wave 5 would complete basically the bear market. That is the current assumption, that we moved down in a wave 1, which found its low here at 19.5k. We then moved up in a wave 2, currently coming down in a wave 3. That is a 3-wave pattern A, B, C, because all of this is an ending diagonal. Then a wave 4 up and a wave 5 down. So we basically have to finish wave 3, move up in a 4 and come down in a 5 in this particular scenario. We talked about the potential that Bitcoin is going to move up here in this wave B range, which in the end then also happened, right? And we saw a strong reaction. So the expectation was and still is that we come down and make lower lows. The reaction here, the negative reaction, confirms that and would at the moment at least suggest that wave B is now in. Please note, however, that we did not hit the ideal target. So I cannot rule out that there will be another ugly move to the upside. We did not hit the ideal target. I mean, you could argue, depending on where I put the low here for this triangle pattern, you could argue we reached a 1-to-1 ratio, at around 20.2, 20.3k. That's fine. I would have liked to see maybe the 1.618 extension, but that's fine. So I think that was around 20.9k. Again, depending on where I exactly put the low here for that wave B low. So we didn't reach the 20.9. In the micro, this wave C looks a little bit incomplete. If we were to go now in the lower time frame, it looks a bit incomplete. Therefore, I wouldn't rule out an even higher wave B. So this is not ruled out that this couldn't go any higher really. So it's still possible. We have space until 22.1k. Just be aware of that. Bitcoin at the moment is doing things that, while it's following currently the expectation, it's still very I would say volatile today. Or the new bulls, right, that got sucked into this rally today here, they have been trapped now. That generally though increases the likelihood of further price action down. Would be in line with the primary count. I just want to make you aware that this wave C looks a bit incomplete on the lower time frame, and that I cannot rule out that we might push a bit higher here in wave B. But overall, we would expect lower lows here. A confirmation. I mean, to talk about confirmation here, we need to see the break below 18,155, but a really good indication that we are heading lower and that wave C is on the way would be a break below the previous swing low at 18,650 pretty much, okay? So then we would move down in a wave C. At the moment, the wave C would be a 5-wave move. This is already quite a long move down. So at some point here, I would expect a reaction to the upside before we head down further. We can go to the 1-hour chart. It would be hard really to interpret into this a 1-2 maybe. But we'll see. So I gave you the key level here. And for now, I think we can assume that this wave B is in, even though I can't rule out that wave B goes higher because it really only touched the resistance, right? The other scenario is this one, which in the micro works out the same way. No, not this one. 1 second. This one here, which sort of in the micro works out in the same way. In the end, I would relabel this I would relabel it from a WXY into an ABC as well here. But this suggests that we came down in a 1, moved up in a 2, currently down in a 3. That is complete here. Then we moved up in a 4, that should be complete now as well. And then next we would move down in a 5. That would be a possibility where we would not necessarily, or we would not break below 16k. That is one that is actually not too unlikely. It's a bit of an ugly pattern, but it is not too unlikely because Ethereum is holding really well and some of the coins might not make new lows. So this would actually be in line with that sort of, yeah, because Bitcoin would be holding in this scenario pretty well and not necessarily make a new low. And the other scenario is that all of the price action since here the 18th of June, 19th of June was just a triangle. I tried to highlight that here in the previous videos with this gray wave count. It would just mean that this was a wave A of a triangle, this a wave B. We would now move up in a wave C, here a D and an E, and then make another low. They would really drag out. Yeah, I'm not really in favor of this scenario, but it's something we need to have on the radar. But overall, as I said, as long as now, you know, we are holding this previous swing high at 20,400 pretty much, we can focus on lower. That's where we are. And in any retracement now, measured from the current point, if we see, basically, if we say this might be the wave 1, we now come up in a wave 2, it should ideally stay below 20,000. Let's say ideally below 20,000, a 78.6% fib level to remain reliable, a reliable downtrend in a wave C. If we break above that, it would already indicate that the wave B is going to be extended. So this is where we are. No change really, quite a strong move down in line actually with the stock market. I think the S&P is making a new low just now, yeah, breaking below the June low. What you can expect is just retesting the June low. Not very reliable that is going to hold is, by the way, the S&P 500. But what you can expect if we smash down here, yeah, and break that June low, then there'll be a bit of a waterfall on crypto as well, yeah. So that could be the catalyst for that new low that I talked about for Bitcoin, Ethereum, where we were waiting for another dip. Okay, that's my update about Bitcoin. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.